Oh, yeah, we're very excited about the draw. As I mentioned earlier, we recently played them. You know, they're a very difficult team to play against, but we've got a pretty good record against them. You know, 2 win and 1 draw from the past season and this season. So we're excited. We're playing at home, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, I'll go. Just well, it's still the beginning of the season. Just your overview of how the season has been for the club so far. What the season was.
Yeah, obviously the club went through a lot of changes. A lot of players left the club, but yeah, we have a they signed a very good number of young players. You know, they work very hard, and so far so good. You know, I think we started the season very well, and obviously we lost one game against Sundowns, which we thought we should have won. You know, looking at the chances we missed, but overall we are very happy, and yeah, we're looking forward to playing TS Galaxy. Yeah, we're playing TS Galaxy away, and it's gonna be a tough game. You know, every game this season, every team is hard to beat, and we are also trying to be that team that is hard to beat, and we wanna continue winning games. You know, because the motivation at the club is to try and win, especially home games. So far this season we've got 100% record at home. So we want to continue like that, and yeah, and just be on top there and try and compete and try and win domestic trophies as well.
Over the last while, the management has shown like ambition, really being competitive and stuff. And from the players' perspective, also, I think it's important that we must match the ambition of the chairman to try and really win something.
Yeah, of course. You know, from the beginning of the preseason, that was the message from the boss. You know that we have to try and be up there. Play. Around the top four, top three. So, as I just mentioned, that so far so good. We are doing very well, and we're working very hard every day. To compete.
Bob,
Sure.
from your conversations with the head coach and the rest of the technical team as the players, I know the management might have their ambitions, but the coach, the technical team, and the players, what is it that will make you happy at the end of the season having achieved from this time?
Yeah, well, from the boss, from the coaches, the management, the message was clear that we're looking for a top four finish. That was clear from the president, and we are striving and work. I know it's still early days, but we're on the right track. So we're looking forward to winning more games, and hopefully, this can be a very good season for us.
You mentioned that playing Magesi is kind of difficult because they're a very tough team. What are some of the tactics or areas that you have picked up that you are going to polish going forward?
Against them. Yeah, well, they play a lot of long balls. They're a very physical team. You know, tactically speaking, we have to play well. We have to reduce mistakes against them because when we played them recently, they scored very late. I think on the 93rd minute. And also set pieces because they've got big boys. So yeah, we have to improve in those aspects of our game. But on our side, we have to score the chances we create because every game we played this season, we create easy chances. But it's getting better and better in each and every training session. So
Once, just on your own individually, personally, obviously, living Sundowns and at that time surprised a lot of people. You need to be happy and comfortable there. Just what sort of space are you in right now in terms of football?
yeah, well, the most important thing for me was being happy, and 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 joining Amazulu has made me very happy. I'm happy at the club, and I'm in an environment where everyone works hard, and also I mentioned a lot of mental strength, because before, I had a lot of mental issues a little bit, but Amazulu gave me a good, I should say, platform and a good. It's a good environment for me, so I'm very happy and I'm working very hard and I'm working very hard to get back to my best. And if obviously we continue to do well, and I think when I'm happy and fully fit, I can contribute a lot to helping the team, finish strong this season.
On something a bit different, you're one of the few guys who have been in Europe and stayed there. In South African football currently, we have got a group of promising young players like
Right.
just with your knowledge of this space. What sort of advice would you give someone like Lele Bogazi, the younger guys who are coming to the end of what sort of advice would you give them? Go, stay, how do you advise them?
Yeah, when I went to Europe, I was 24, I think, and I was a young star in South Africa. When I got there, they told me you're old. So the sooner they go, the better, And we've got good players. They've got a bright future, and it's always good to have a lot of players playing abroad. It's a nice experience, and yeah, for the country, for Bafana Bafana, I think it could be a good thing if they could go as soon as possible.
I'm looking at a player like Kula Extien.
Yeah.
He's somebody who seems to be enjoying himself. You play with him in that midfield of Amazulu. What has worked for him? What do you think has made him to click the way he has started this season?
Yeah, well, he's training well. I think that there's something about old players this season. If you can see what Probla is doing for Skukune, age is just a number. So I think Pule, this season he came with a very positive mindset, and he's working very hard. So that is why he's playing very well, and we are happy because when he's fit and on top of his game, he score goals for us. So yeah.
Well,
Thank you.